Alright, I am testing out Moromete's token deck. I am in game 1 here, and let's see what I have for my starting hand. Have a single land. I think I am going to mulligan that. That looks like that should be fine. Hopefully we'll draw into a little more action, but yeah, that should be good to start with. I should say that my opponent won the dice roll and he has elected to go first. So here we go. Let's see what he's going to draw. Swamp. Draw Growth Spasm. Have some nice curve out if I can curve into something. I suppose the Ulamog's Crusher might be a good opportunity. Anyway, we'll just follow suit, play an Evolving Wilds, and pass the turn. Another Terramorphic. Another Swamp. Grab a mountain. Let's see what we get. Predator, that's going to be quite helpful. Now here I've got a decision to make. If I don't draw another land, then let's see. Then I won't be able to Growth Spasm next turn. I think I'm going to go ahead and play this second Evolving Wilds so that I'm able to play the Growth Spasm next turn. And my opponent plays a Darklit Gargoyle, apparently playing some kind of Esper build of one sort or another. Now this deck does run blue for Mysteries of the Deep. And seeing as how I don't have another fetch, well, I don't know, having two mountains for the Bushwhacker could be a little bit more important. I suppose I can always go grab an island with the Growth Spasm. So I think here I will go ahead and just take a mountain. Not sure what the delay here is about. And of course I draw a mountain. Seems to happen to me a lot. I fetch for a land, and whatever I fetch, I will then draw another one the very next turn. So based on that, I think I will go ahead and play out the Growth Spasm. This time I will go ahead and grab the island. Be interesting to see if my opponent is also playing any exalted creatures, which really is what makes the Darklit Gargoyle so powerful. Bajuka Bog, I mean, that's no big deal. And I'll take 3 here. Yet another land. I will go ahead and play out the Predator. Now I suppose here I could go ahead and get the Nest Invader out as well. I think I'm actually going to do that. Come on, George. And then next turn can either use the Goblin Bushwhacker to hit for a bunch of damage, or could simply play out the Crusher, depending on what my opponent does. Kind of surprising to see an Esper build without any islands in it. Not that I'm complaining necessarily. Maybe he just hasn't been able to find one yet. Four mana. Whatever he was going to do, he decides against it and decides to simply attack. Pumping up the Darklit Gargoyle and swinging in for 3. Interesting. He decides not to play anything else and passes the turn back. That is perfect. So we will go ahead and play the Raid Bombardment first, and then lead with the Bushwhacker and charge in for a bunch of damage. Quite nice. Dropping my opponent to 4. Tell you what, when it works, it works. Pretty sick. And in fact, next turn, all I have to do is attack with the creatures I have now, and I win. And not surprisingly, my opponent goes ahead and concedes. Alright, didn't see a whole lot there. Because he's playing black, could easily have Shrivel in sideboard. In addition, that Esper decks usually make use of some sort of recursion with Relic. I'm not sure what the ideal sideboard would be. In this case, I think I will go ahead and take out 2 of the mysteries, grab 2 negates, and maybe just take out 1 of the crushers as well. Well, let's look at what the curve looks like. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. I think I will take out 1 of the crushers and put in a relic, just so I've got some sort of answer against any kind of recursion. Pretty good with Sanctum Gargoyle into Sanctum Gargoyle can be pretty sick, so. And hopefully I can curve out about as well as I did last time, so we'll see what happens.